A video going viral on social media platforms claims that 3 children have died due to the common mistake of storing onions and potatoes together or close to each other. It contains multiple clips of children lying on hospital beds and floors, while a few other clips show elders wailing. A voice in the video states that storing potatoes and onions together is dangerous as the ethylene gas produced by onions reacts with potatoes, which makes them sprout quickly and produce poisonous chemicals like solanine and chaconine. The video also says that eating such potatoes will cause ulcers, gastric inflammation, food poisoning, and nervous system failure, and that this could be fatal to children. At one point in the video, we see a screenshot of a Dainik Bhaskar article on this topic. We notice that the viral video contains unrelated visuals of children lying in hospital beds and of elderly people wailing. A keyword search for authentic news of such deaths did not yield credible reports. Let us now tackle the claims made in this post individually. As for whether onions release ethylene gas, several sources confirm that they do. This gas accelerates the ripening and spoilage of nearby produce. About potatoes containing solanine and chaconine, studies have found that potatoes naturally contain glycoalkaloids like solanine and chaconine, especially in the skin and sprouted parts. But these compounds are only toxic when humans consume them in large amounts. Symptoms of toxicity or poisoning in humans have been reported at heavy doses of consumption, not moderate quantities. A scientific article on the USA's National Center for Biotechnology Information presents information about past cases of solanine poisoning linked to eating potatoes. Another document discusses the symptoms of human poisonings that occur due to the consumption of greened or damaged potatoes. According to an article published by Michigan State University, if one consumes enough green spoiled potatoes, it can lead to vomiting, diarrhea, headaches, paralysis, coma, and, in rare cases, death. However, according to this article, a small amount of green on a potato chip, for example, does not necessarily equate to these symptoms. While small spots of green on a potato can be trimmed off, experts advise that potatoes with large areas of green be discarded. During our research, we learned that the Dainik Bhaskar article shown in the viral video quotes the National Capital Poison Center, which is a non-profit organization based in the US. According to this article, fresh potatoes that have not sprouted are safe for consumption, but it is better to throw away ones that have turned green or grown sprouts, as eating them puts one at risk for toxicity from solanine and chaconine. As for storing onions and potatoes together, it is true that doing so can cause the potatoes to sprout and spoil faster due to ethylene exposure. According to the Washington Post, ethylene-sensitive items should be kept apart from ethylene producers to reduce spoilage. The Michigan State University article cautions people not to store onions and potatoes together, as onions produce ethylene gas, which can promote sprouting. But all said and done, the claim made in the video exaggerates real food safety concerns. While it is true that solanine and chaconine can cause symptoms like nausea, vomiting, and neurological effects if consumed in large quantities, it is misleading to claim that simply storing onions and potatoes together will create deadly toxins. A senior clinical nutritionist told Indian fact-checking organization THIP, and I quote, "Sprouted or green potatoes can develop natural compounds called glycoalkaloids, mainly solanine, which are the plant's way of defending itself. These chemicals are found in higher amounts when potatoes are exposed to light, stored for too long, or begin to sprout. If eaten in large quantities, they can irritate the stomach and, in rare cases, cause more serious symptoms. But the key thing to remember is that the average person is not likely to get sick from eating 1 or 2 sprouted potatoes by mistake. Just look out for green skin or deep sprouts, and if in doubt, throw them out. It's more about food quality and taste than a serious health hazard in everyday situations." End of quote. To sum up, onions do emit ethylene and potatoes can develop glycoalkaloids if sprouted or greened. But toxicity occurs only when large quantities of green or sprouted potatoes are consumed. This makes it clear that the viral video was made using unrelated clips to make an exaggerated claim that storing both together will be hazardous without explaining the nuances. While it is important to be cautious about food safety, it is equally critical not to fall for exaggerated or misleading claims on social media. Always consult your doctor or a qualified medical professional if you suspect food poisoning or have health concerns related to what you eat. Join our YouTube membership program and be a part of the journey of making public data meaningful. And remember, before you hit that forward button, pause.